And okay, thank you to be here with us, Yuri Cabello Lozano, that is the responsible of coordinating the Opein operations in Africa, and will present us the Opein company. So I will stop to share my screen, so you can share yours and start your presentation.
Okay, good morning. Good morning to everybody. First of all, thank you very much for inviting us. And well, what I wanted a bit to talk about Opein and how it can help in collaboration use of equipment is that Máquinas Opein is from Canary Island. It's we have 26 years old. We are into the rental and selling of machinery for constructions. Máquinas Opein started humbly. We started in the beginning 26 years ago. It was just two brothers who decided to buy some drills and started to rent to all those little construction companies that needed time to time to have. But little by little has grown as a big company. Nowadays we have in almost all the Canary Islands except in El Hierro we have branches, and one in Morocco and one in Ghana. We have international branch since more or less 10 years ago. What do we exactly do? We are into the rental of machinery for construction. That means what we do is we buy machinery, like in manufacture, and after we rent it to different construction project, in order for helping the collaborative use of machine. That means a project like, for example, a big company of construction, roads, buildings, or anything, they don't really need to buy themselves all the machinery, all the equipment they might need. What they need is just to rent for us. That is more ecological, that permits the machine to be used in several projects, to be more used along the year, to give a more how to say that, a more efficiency to the machine. At the end, it's better for everybody that the project company can save money instead of putting all the active in just machinery that they use in a certain point, and after they don't know what to do. We have seen that kind of problems in the last crisis when the big construction had a lot of machinery once the construction sector. We are there to help that. What do we do exactly? For example, in the case of Morocco. In Morocco, we are more in the agriculture sector. We help for all the companies that wants to package, especially packaging for preparing all the fruits and vegetables to be sent from the Agadir zone, which is where we are based, a very important agriculture area. To prepare the whole packaging for fruits and vegetables that are later sent to exportation, not only to Europe, but to the rest of the African countries. In the case of Ghana, we work a lot in two different kind of fields. One is the construction, like the big sector of electrification, airports, and for example, infrastructures like roads, roundabouts, big projects, but also smaller projects, like for example, cleaning companies that need our equipment, for example, boom lift with our machines to permit the people to work in height. So that is for example, cleaning high buildings that normally are full of glasses, like bank companies or even airports. The Takota airport of Accra is normally using our machinery in order to clean all the glasses that they have. The new terminal, for example, the T2. So, and all that is normally run by female, but very important entrepreneurs, women who are fighting day to day in order to use this little equipment to increase the efficiency of their work. What is good in them is that they don't need to buy it. They just, once they have the project, they come to rent for us. And from there, they do their work that permits them to save money instead of having, like we said before, machinery that they will not use along the whole year, but just using punctually for the project they need, and specific equipment. At the end, what is important in this is that we have specific equipment. That means that you don't have to buy the whole specific equipment. You can just come to us and we can try to have it for you. Well, in general, that is more or less the idea that we do. We think our sector is very important for the future. Is more, like I said, more ecological. Nowadays, we are in a more ecological way of thinking. So this is we need this. Is better to save money, and it helps everybody at the end. Well, I think that's grosso modo what I can say, and for any question later on, I'm always open for it.
Okay, thank you very much, Yuri. You can also let us know the beginning of the company that you yesterday told me about the start, how you started the company, that you start in like in a small way, just renting some equipment, and you start to grow up, just to let the students know how you can start this kind of business and growing it up.
Yes, is what we said in the beginning. It was everything started with three brothers. It started like buying drills and renting it to a little company for a little project. Nowadays, the company has grown. Started like in a little garage in a little place. Nowadays, we are in Arucas. We have our headquarters is very big. We have an yearly invoicing of more or less 21 million euros. So everything was humble. It's still a family company. It's still run by the three brothers, but at the end it has grown. We understand sometimes that this looks like a very big project, but like all big projects, they all started very small. If you see a lot of big projects nowadays, also started in a garage or in a little place, in a little warehouse. So it's not something impossible. It's just requires time, insistence, and perhaps some luck sometimes, just to have the flair of business.